Active and passive immunization are both methods to protect humans against infectious diseases, but they operate in a different way. This video will show you the difference between these methods and declare their process. Active immunization is a process that helps the body develop long-lasting protection against diseases by stimulating the immune system. This is done through vaccines, which contain tiny, harmless parts of a virus or bacteria, either weakened, killed, or just a piece of it. When introduced into the body, these antigens trigger an immune response, leading to the production of antibodies and memory cells. These memory cells remember the pathogen, allowing the body to respond quickly and effectively if exposed to the real infection in the future. This protection takes some time to develop, but can last for years or even a lifetime.
Now let's see how passive immunization works. Passive immunization is a procedure in which a person is giving someone else's antibodies to help prevent and fight certain infectious diseases. It develops a short-lived protection that can last from a few weeks up to a few months. Even though it is only short-lived, the passive immunization guarantees immediate protection. There are two types of passive immunization. One is natural passive immunization and the other is artificial passive immunization. Natural passive immunization occurs when antibodies get transferred from one body straight to another. For example, it happens with developing children in their mother's body. They receive antibodies from their mother's placenta, especially in the third trimester. The children also receive antibodies when they're born and breastfed from their mother. Though in the first days of breastfeeding, the milk contains much larger amounts of colostrum, which is rich in antibodies, providing extra protection. After the first days of birth are over, the concentration of colostrum in breast milk reduces, and after about 6 months, the extra protection completely fades from the infant's body. Artificial passive immunization is given through medication. The antibodies in the medication may come from pooled and purified blood products of immune people or animals. The earliest antibody-containing preparations came from horse, sheep, or rabbit's blood. An example of when artificial passive immunization is used is when a person is given medication in order to fight and prevent rabies viruses from spreading into the body after an exposure. Passive immunization is often used when people have been exposed to a disease that they are not immune to or that is likely to cause complications.
So the difference between active and passive immunization is that active immunization happens when your body is trained to fight a disease on its own. And passive immunization is when you are given ready-made antibodies to fight a disease. Your body doesn't have to do the work of creating them.